Alright guys, so fortunately Dana's not here for this process. We're doing this part without him, but for the right hand drive DB8 that we're working on, we just dismantled the whole fucking clip, stripped everything out, pull out all the wire harness, heater core, AC, dash, that's all gone. Pretty much prepping it, getting it ready for, you know, spot weld drilling, and that side's all ready to go. Currently working on pulling all the lines and everything on this side. Everything else is pretty much gone. Once this is removed, we're going to remove the subframe and we'll start drilling away. Here's the dash, right hand drive wiper blades. So yeah, stay posted.
Just another busy day doing a right-hand drive Integra 9401 Integra right-hand drive clip. This is a DB8 type bar that we're going to be putting into a four-door, and we're currently stripping all the seam sealer off where the spout welds are supposed to be exposed, and I'm going to start hacking off these lines right here to make it less work for us to pry it apart. So, yeah. Alright, so usually in my videos I use a 3/8 drill bit to pre-drill the holes on the spot welds before the spot weld drill bit, but I'm actually going to use a punch because he bought it and it looks like it's working out pretty well. So you pretty much just stick it on there and it kind of shoots the pin to make an indentation and makes a hole. So that should guide the spot weld drill bit needle. Hit it a few times. If it doesn't come out, move on to your next one. A little indentation in there, and if it's through a couple layers of thick metal, it's kind of harder to do, because if you do it on a single layer, it actually makes a dent. But yeah, I'm gonna do this on the rest of the firewall. Hopefully it's as effective as a 3/8 drill bit, so we should be able to drill it easier. So we've drilled along the side, and we're going into the floorboard here. It's nearly identical on both sides, so you can kind of see the idea of where we're drilling out the spot welds. We're kind of working into the night, and we're just trying to shorten the firewall down as much as we can. And right now we're taking off the subframe so we can hack the rails and shit off. And the reason why I want to cut it off is so I don't have to drill out every individual spot weld. Instead of doing, for an example, 20, I cut it in half and only have to drill 10. So we're gonna take this off, cut all of this off, and then pretty much we already took the floorboard off, and if we can't get the whole firewall out tonight, then we'll work on it on another day. Alright, so it got pretty dark yesterday, so we're continuing it at my house. And at my house I had this wire brush wheel shit, man. This thing is ridiculous. This is used to take off the seam sealer that are caked on there pretty thick. You can see my clothes is all fucking residue stuck all over me. But that's used to remove all the thick ass seam sealers to expose all the spot welds that that you cannot see, and that you'd have to remove in order to get the firewall separate from the rest of the frame. So now we're gonna drill all these guys out and So it started raining, but I was able to strip the firewall completely and prep the spot welds that were blotchy for when we install it into the car. So now the firewall is done, and we're gonna have to find time this year or next year to do the conversion. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of run through of what I had to drill out to take off the right hand drive firewall for a 94 plus Acura Integra. So just follow the circle drills that I did with the spot weld, and you can get an idea of where I drill them out at. There are a lot of hidden ones that you're probably going to run into when you start doing it. So just expect it when you do the job, because not all the time I'll be able to cover every little nooks and crannies that you have to cut off to get a firewall out. So then you would have to take off the rail cover that sat right here, and then that'll expose some of these guys on the inside. Then the ones down here, which are accessible from the inside, but they're more visible on the outside. So yeah, keep a lookout for the next episode, which I am probably going to be doing the removal of the engine, glass, and then so on and so forth. So